It's on now. Keep the chat button nearby in case somebody tries to chat in on it. Let's do that. Take a look over there. We also got the black screen. Okay, we'll let that load up a little bit. Good. I'm just flying around town here. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna make me a little nauseous.
Show me the stats. Mr. Russo, what's up? How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, man. All right. Tara, what's going on? Oh my goodness. The fire hydrant. Ashley, what is going on, love? How you doing? All right, don't worry about it. It's too much. All right. Good to have you home, Chris. Good to have you home. Definitely good to be home. Hey, Don, what's going on? Well, hey, everybody, welcome here. For those of you that are coming in right now, that is awesome. Sam, let me see the UFO you're operating. Frankie James, what's going on? Ha, Frankie, that's cool. See you, man. Frankie, Sam from Black Forest, Don from Knucklehead Tavern, Sasha, what's going on? Chris, Ashley, what's up? Ashley's one of our nurses out there. So for those of you that are coming in, Robert Brown, what's going on, brother? I love everybody checking in like that. That is really great, man. Thank you for saying hi, everybody. We're getting the people that are coming in. If you're seeing this live now, that's awesome. You can just see this straight ahead. For those that come and see later, thanks for stopping by and checking in on what we're talking about here. As you look around me here in this scene that we've built here, we've been doing this quite a bit now. You've come to see this quite a bit. You see the screen that starts us off for many shows that we've done here in Colorado Springs. The 719 Co. Peek Inside logo at top. You know, of course, we got the Cash App and the Venmo thing that we've done with people to raise money, which will actually be coming into question here. And of course, here's beautiful Colorado Springs. If you're not familiar, this is our downtown area that you're seeing right here. Hey, what's going on, Danielle? What's up, Angel? What up, Eric? Satan's in the house. But you'll see that's St. Mary's, and for those of you who don't know, that's our Pikes Peak Range right there. That's our Garden of the Gods area and everything like that, and I-25. And so this is what it's all about. 719 Co. This is what it's all about. It's been all about Colorado Springs and what we've been doing here. And when we first started out, it actually wasn't this nice. Jacqueline, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? When we first started out, it wasn't this nice. We started out with a very basic site. We used a screen against the wall. I think that's what it was, right, Wes? We used our TV, the projection screen against the wall. The irony is that we'd end up using that projection screen for drive-in movies. But we used to put a curtain up against a blank wall just to have a good show behind us. And I worked with Wes, and we got a lot of things going on. The big reason that I brought this up is I got a phone call from some friends and things of that nature of something I don't normally take part in, but I wanted to take part in it this time. I wanted to be involved with it, and it's something you don't normally do. If you know where you're at in life and what you're doing, and you're proud of what you're doing, and you're proud of your team, and you're proud of everybody, but we definitely got some haters out there. And normally I don't respond to that stuff, but I thought I'd take an opportunity to respond, kind of give an update of what we've been doing and just, a quick Reader's Digest of how it's been going. There's so much that's happened. This COVID, these riots and all these different things have changed the lane for a lot of us. John, what's going on? Jennifer, what's up? Eric, what's happening, man? Hey, Lisa. But as you look here on the screen, I got it purposely behind me. Colorado Springs, this is what it was all about. We came into March and we were rebuilding things for 719 Co. We had started 719 Co. actually in 2018, and a lot of things that happened that I don't want to get into. I don't want to name the people, but they happened. Some business deals that went bad, and that's what happens. Business deals go bad. And toward the end of the year, I also got in a wreck. Lexington, what's up? We started the Positive Vibe shows, and from the get-go, we were doing some great things with it. What we have right now is, as it's blossomed and bloomed, there's a lot of great things that happened, and you guys know that there's a lot of great things that have happened. But now the game's changed a little bit, and so we got people putting into question my motives. We got people putting into question what I've been doing with some of the stuff. Tony Cordy, what's going on? Thank you for joining, everybody. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Baracas, Caroli, what's going on, brother? So to start off the gate, right out of the pop, let's get to the all black. Let's get to the all black, and so that was the screen. That's what we've been doing, and things of that nature. What was the other one I had you on, just in case? What was the other one? I don't either, but it's all right. That happens. So basically, what the call out was is that, and I thought it was pretty serious, and it's not a thing that I'm worried about. Let me just say that right now. I am gonna explain a few things, and then what I am gonna do is say what they are, really raw, and I guess, I don't know, Wes, really ugly for us. We've been through a lot, but the call came to me from somebody that I'm not gonna mention because that's not how we do it in the two-wheel community. But I did get a call from a highly respected person saying that they'd received a call that, people, not just a call, but several calls saying, hey, what's this Papi guy doing? This Papi guy's a fraud. This guy is, what's he doing with this 719 co? He's just taking money from people, and that's all he's doing. And it went on like that. I also took some pot shots from people talking about my new relationship and things of that nature, and that's fine. You guys want to take some shots at that, that's fine. If you're watching, I just want you to listen to me. If you're one of the people out there that are trying to stir this hornet's nest and you're trying to stir the shit, I just need you to do what you haven't done so far. At least you can do it from the comfort of your home, and at least look at me eye to eye for the first time. Now, you're not doing it in person, which I wish you'd have done. And not for any tough guy stuff. I wish you just talked to me. And for a lot of the people out there, I wish if you have something bad to say about somebody, go talk to the person. I wish more people would talk to people instead of talking, a lot of garbage and a lot of trash out there. So I just want to kind of go back a little bit to go forward as I deal with some of this stuff. Basically, the 719 co is a fraud, and what we're doing is just taking money from people and not giving it to anybody. I can tell you right now, you just couldn't be more wrong. If you are watching, if you are that person, the persons that are spreading that, you're very wrong. And I care a lot about 719 co, and I want to talk about it. I'm not scared of it. A lot of people say, hey, don't listen to the haters and this and that. I'm not worried about what you're saying, because if I was worried, it means I was doing something wrong. And I'm not doing anything wrong. And we've been doing a lot of right, and we've been growing, and we've been doing our things. And I'm really proud of what we've done. This all started with the Positive Vibes show. Some of you guys will know that. Coming into March, we had a whole schedule slated out. I was actually going to go back on the road to make some of that good money. Make some of that good money on the road and be able to come back to Colorado Springs and do concerts and the things that we wanted to do for the project that we had called 719 Co. And in that, God dang, those dogs, I swear. So what we did was we had the dates set up, and COVID happened. And when COVID happened, in 2 weeks, I lost $8,000 worth of gigs. 2 weeks, $8,000 worth of gigs. What has also sucked was we didn't qualify for any, we couldn't get any unemployment. We couldn't get couldn't get any unemployment. What was the other thing called? Stimulus. Yeah, that thing. Where are you at ER? So I can't turn up the sound. I'm at the 719 Co headquarters. At any rate, one of the things is we weren't even worried about the we weren't even worried about the stimulus checks. We thought other people needed it more than us. So Wes and I were very proud to not take in a stimulus check because we thought there's other people that needed it. In the meantime, if you remember back then in March, this was a very confusing time for everybody. They did the lockdowns and everything like that. And one of the first things we did with the Positive Vibe shows, knowing that we didn't have any money coming in for the next 2 months, that everything had been canceled, and just one after another, after another, after another. Well, guess what? We still got to pay rent. And the guy I pay rent to is a friend of mine named Brian. So I immediately had to call him and tell him, hey, I can't tell you how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to pay rent. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. So we started the Positive Vibe shows, and we did 2 a week. We did Friday and Saturday. Some of you remember that. And we started at $500 a night as our goal. We didn't even know what to do. I mean, we're like $500, I guess. And we felt horrible about that because we're like, oh man, if everybody's worried about their money and this and that, this is not going to work. I don't know. But God blessed it. And every week we started the first week, and what we did right out of the gate, we said from the beginning, and it's on video on Facebook, we said 719 Co to keep us going, that we are a small business, and to keep our side of things going, that we're going to split in half with somebody else. And what we started doing was we decided, well, we're not going to try and raise money for ourselves. And granted, dueling piano players and all types around the world were doing the same thing I was doing because we were trying to keep our money coming in. A lot of these dealers have families and stuff. My family's all grown, so it's not the same. But still, it's an impactful thing. And we went and we raised our first bit of money, and we used the Knucklehead Tavern as a person to give that money to. And we split it in half, and we came in to the bartenders, and we gave them money. Even, one of the guys there was saying, hey, this money's going to be really helpful. One of the guys that worked there said it's going to get me a front tire to my bike. So that was great. We moved on, and as we kept moving on, we kept always attaching ourselves to somebody. If you've watched our shows, so when we did it in the beginning, we were getting haters then. We were getting the haters then saying, oh, well, look, he's just bragging about what he's doing. So I've gone from bragging about what I'm doing to now I'm stealing from what I'm doing. So that's great. So people started asking us to raise the bar up. Wes, I know you're not on camera and stuff. I don't know if people can hear you maybe, but you remember when that happened, right? Okay, thanks for waving your head because nobody can see you. Wes waved his head. But do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And so one of them, I think, was Jerry Clark, and he said, hey, you need more money. You got to put more money in. And so he did. He said, hey, raise it up. And we're talking to people online while we're playing. Next thing you know, this thing goes up to $2,000. It goes to $2,000. And in the meantime, I took that money and I was going out to every business I could. I went to Rachel, who's a massage therapist, and I gave her $100. I went to Jay, and we were buying food from Jay's Soul Kitchen out of Single Barrel. And I don't even like the Single Barrel, but I did it because of Jay and Rocky Ross and all them. And I went and we started putting the camera on Jay. We started going to Jay's and we started buying his food to help him out. And then we gave him $100 to then, help emergency care people. I worked with my drummer, Nate Trashcan Smith, who was the 2019 Paramedic of the Year. And there was a funeral cost for somebody. I'm not going to get into the details of that, but that was $500 that we handed to him to hand to somebody else. We gone on and on with that money. We started giving it to everybody we could. And in the meantime, we were also filming Instagram and Facebook pics of me digging ditches, of Wes digging ditches. We went to Adam Grubb, gave us a job at his landscaping company. I took the pickaxe, and Wes will back me up. I took that pickaxe and said, I want to prove my way so that they know I'm not just some friend doing something. But Eli, shut up. God, small dogs, right? Am I right? At any rate, we went in, and I was swinging a pickaxe for 7 hours straight with no break. Just boom, getting it in. We demoed houses for Jeff Clark, and Wes and I went there, and we worked for $15 an hour. Then there were rumors going around that, I'm Pappy's digging ditches. What happened to Pappy? Like, we're just working. We worked outdoors, no stimulus, no unemployment. And, we ended up making deals. We went to Knucklehead, and I said, I think I got an idea. And I talked to Phil Duhon, who used to own Oscars, and he says, Pap, I think you could do something bigger. And I thought about that, and I talked to a bunch of heads of state, and I did. And I came to Knucklehead with an idea. I said, hey, I'm going to play 5 24-hour shows. Normally I do a 24-hour show, but this time I'm going to do 5 24-hour shows. And during this time, my dear friend Sherry at Chicken Coop and all my friends over there, Holly and Nicole and Josh and everybody over there, they couldn't do anything because they had a tavern license. So they weren't selling food. They were completely shut down, and I was scared to death for them. Knucklehead was Eli! Jesus! God, dog.
Yeah, I can see that here.
Why are we not having good broadcast?
Because the connectivity.
Why do we not have connectivity with internet we paid for this house? Where's it at?
It's really shitty right now.
Jeez.
How these times are.
All right. Well, never fails. Anytime I want to do something serious, it gets interrupted somehow. The biggest thing is that we started putting things together. We started thinking how we could help more people. So we did the 5 24-hour shows in May. And we knew we were going to start putting things together. Now, 719 Co. was designed to help shine on before the COVID. It was a way to basically, for the locals that lived here, tell them, fuck Denver. We're the shit. We're the awesome place. Colorado Springs is the bomb. A lot of people that complain about Colorado Springs don't even know what good restaurants are here. And they've been living here for 20 years because they don't get out of the house. Because a lot of you out there are connected to your Netflix box, and you don't get out, and you don't run around anymore. You don't do anything, And so, I don't know, I said, let's get the restaurants out. Let's get the outdoor trails out. Let's get all these things out. And so showcase the businesses. Give people fun things to do. I'm an event guy. I can create events. That's what we're doing. So we started putting that together. We started doing everything and went to start at Knucklehead and said, look, I'm going to do those 5 24-hour shows. And so we began. But then as time went on, we had interruptions. Now, here's one thing about those 24-hour shows. We were paying for everything. Now, we wrote a 9-point proposal that is still at 719co.com. I will say, for whatever reason, about 20% of the people involved actually read it and committed to it. But in it, we were supposed to all commit our resources, collective resources. We're all supposed to promote each other. I'm just going to say right off the top of my head, Knucklehead and Chicken Coop did the best job of that. But we were supposed to put all this stuff together. And then the other thing is we were supposed to put monies together to pay for the advertising. Well, that didn't happen. I put the plan together, but nobody really came in with the money. So we fronted the money. And so we got with Samantha Millar. We got with Johnny Joy. We paid $250 a week for Mountain Country. And we paid $1,500 a week to Samantha Millar at Cumulus to pay for all the radios. So we had, a lot of money coming in for just that, $1,800 a week for radio. We were doing the Facebook ads. We were doing all the other things that were going on. So, as we were putting this together, and a lot of stuff you got to remember, a lot of people didn't know to come out. They're like, they didn't feel comfortable is what I mean. They didn't feel comfortable coming out. So you know what? Slingers didn't even look like it was a dud, if you really want to be honest. We raised about $3,000. That's nothing to be ashamed of. But for a 24-hour show, that was horrible because a year ago I had raised $11,000. Now, we knew that COVID had a lot to do with this. 719 Co. was the first drive-in show in Colorado. First drive-in show in Colorado. Since drive-ins had been shut down, but the first drive-in rock and roll drive-in. Damn it! Eli, go lay down. Eli, go lay down. Eli, come here. Jesus, I swear. Eli, go lay down. At any rate, sorry, man, we got a lot of interruptions here. The bottom line is here, and I'll cut to the chase. You people out there that are saying that we just built 719 Co. and we're taking the money, you're a fool. You didn't talk to me about it. You've done no research about it. Because of what we've done, we've been in the Gazette twice. We've been on KOAA, and that in turn has helped these businesses get recognition. We did ads all over 98.1, KKFM, Cat Country, KVOR. I did interviews. I did all kinds of interviews. I did all kinds of everything I could do to get the showcase on. In the middle of all this, we were delivering food to people, finding ways to get food, working with Shamrock. We put money to Mountain Country FM. We knew we bought the equipment that we needed. We bought hard drives and we bought HDMI cords and splitters and all this other nerdy shit that Wes knows about that I don't know about. But the idea that we put money in our pockets, I'll tell you, we're two guys that could use money in our pockets. I'll tell you that. We never came to the government asking for a dime. And, we're approaching rent today. We're approaching rent today with a big old goose egg because we got to pay everybody else. That we're still paying everybody else. We never did a 719 Co. show for us. We raised over $20,000, and of that $20,000, we kept about $3,000 of that. And of that $3,000, we barely paid rent, barely got food, and we're not whining. We're not complaining to anybody. We never complained to anybody. We were always positive, and we're always sunshiny, and we're always doing the best we could because we always believed that more people were hurting more than us. And so we gave that out, and we did our thing. Now, yes, we're going to do a 719 Co. fundraiser. Yes, we are going to do a big show and stuff and get that together. Of course we are. And we got a team going. And people say, oh, well, I see the team, and they got all these people. Like, well, yeah, those are people that believe in us. Those are people that are helping us. They're called friends in most circles, but now they're like family. And these are people that believed in what we did. In the meantime, I go and fall in love with somebody. I don't ever do that. You guys know that. I'm never doing that shit on Facebook. And we come in and then you guys talk trash on me and my girl. And I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't know what, and especially I don't know what she did. But that's okay. I've been out there and I know what to stand up for. People out there who know me know what I stand up for. And I know that you're saying your little words and you're saying all this bullshit that's out there. And if you're watching, this is the closest you're watching to my eyes. But you're wrong. And you can say what you want to say. You can say all the things that you need to say. You're saying them today. But here's what you don't know, bro. I've been here since 1985. I went to Emerson Junior High here, okay? So I've got like 35 years on you of experience. I stand up for everybody that I believe in. I try to keep MCs from getting in trouble, and I take shit for that. I try to keep people on the straight and narrow. If I see somebody hitting a girl at a bar, I do something about it, and did something about it 3 weeks ago when I got jumped by 3 guys, and Mohawk had to come in and help me out with the third one because he hit a girl, hit one of my friends. I do all the things I need to do. I don't lie to any of you. I don't bullshit anybody. And I think most of you believe that. And I think most of you actually know that. But I want to spin this in a different way a little bit, is that this is an opportunity for all of us. And that's one of the reasons I got on here and I wanted to talk to you. It's an opportunity for all of us. If anybody's watching out there, and I don't know, what do we got? We got about 5 people watching or something like that?
32.
Oh, 32.
Oh, actually, technically, it'd be
Oh, shit. We got 4. I didn't even know how many people were watching. Okay.
7.
Well, let me say this to you guys. What if we're dealing with all this shit, COVID, mass protests, riots. It's a hell of a time. It's a hell of a time. Hell of a time, right? It's a hell of a time to all of us. No one of us has a corner or a monopoly on all this trouble that we're seeing. It's ugly. From people that demand you wear a mask to people that don't want to wear a mask. All the types of people. I'm going to tell you right now that this is an opportunity that I want to say to you. If you have a problem with somebody, do what we do in the two-wheel community. Go talk to the person. I'm not saying that in a threatening way, I promise you. I don't try to use these anymore unless you put these on a woman or you really endanger somebody. I'm not even that great at it anymore. I don't have the same torque I used to, but I still have the same heart. And I'll tell you this right now. What I do on 719 Co is for the city. What I do is for the people. What I do is to help businesses. I take on anybody that I can that has a problem. I try to let everybody know that there's no problem out there that we can't solve. I don't have all the answers. I don't do all the things that are right all the time. I'm a hard friend to have because I talk real and that's it. I'm a hard boyfriend to be with because I talk real and that's it. And I just, and part of it too, I'm over 40. I'm closer to 50 than I am 40. I ain't got time for this bullshit. I got time for any of it. But here's what I do have time for. I have time to encourage you to do something. I know whoever you are or whatever group of you people are, I know you've been calling the El Paso County Health Department. I know you've been following all my events. The pieces are starting to come together, and I'm finding out who you are. Now, normally, I'd find out what jackass was doing this shit, and I'd track you down, and we could handle it. But I really am turning a new leaf in what I want to do. I do want to find you, but I don't want to hurt you. I want to ask you why. I want to ask you why you're doing this and why you're not being a part of it. Why don't you come in and be a part and help us? Why don't you build it with us? Nobody has all the answers. I don't care if you're for masks or against masks, or if you're for COVID or against COVID, or whatever, all that shit works out. Y'all are getting numbers from different places on Google and none of them match, so don't act like you're the best one with them. Well, some of you are running around with information that just don't match. So why? All we're trying to do is help this city. And you're damn right. As I'm building this up and as I'm building this into a 501c3, you're damn right we're going to take a cut of the money. And our goal is 20% of the money. That's the max that we want to have taken out for supplies, for everything, for the staff, for everything. We're not trying to get rich off you or fake off you. Every time we show up with a piano show, we're put our hands in God's hands. That's the judge I'm judged by. We just put our hands in God's hands. And if the money for what we want to do comes in, then so be it. Think of us like PBS. We're always doing entertainment things that raise money for us to give back to everyone else. Wes and I don't give a shit about Rolexes. We don't give a flying fuck about Yeezys. I don't give a shit about a Mercedes-Benz. I don't give a shit, neither does Wes. That's not what drives us. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't give a shit about Donald Trump. I don't give a shit about Obama. I don't give a fuck about Republicans. I don't give a fuck about Democrats. You know what I care about? People. That's all I care about. Sue me, fire me, do whatever you want to do. I just care about people. So I live every day of my life trying to do what I can for people. I live every day of my life trying to be there for people. I have skills that are obvious. God gave me skills in these hands to play pianos, to pick up instruments, to play drums, to put them together, to fight. But not just fighting with these. Fighting with this. And as I get older, this is what's more important to me. This is what's more important to me. Utilizing this, interacting with the best thing I can. So I'm asking you, whoever you are out there, you can keep saying what you want to say. And you can keep trying to shut down my shows all you want. But I'm not going to stop. That includes you, Governor Polis. I don't give a shit what you got to say either. I just want to help the people. And I want everybody else to help the people. Wes wants to help the people. Strange Girl wants to help the people. Josh wants to help the people. Brian Schwanke, Jamie Schwanke, Missy, they want to help the people. That's why they're helping me. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but we're growing. And we got a little family that's becoming an army. It's a badass army. We got office managers. We got general sales manager experience that are helping organize the company. We're talking to lawyers and attorneys. We got shirts and hats and long sleeve shirts and hoodies and zip ups. And for the first time in my life, I'm not building up somebody else's company. I'm building up my own. And we're turning it into a nonprofit. Do you know what our theme is here? Our theme is in our life, make 100K and give the rest away. Make 100K and give the rest away. And that's not just from me. I learned that from Stratton. Yeah, you know that Myron Stratton home over there? Yeah, he built that for his dad, and he didn't even get along with his dad. He gave it as a last gift. But that's one thing Myron Stratton said, 100K, give the rest away. That's all we're trying to do. We have a contract with each other on that. Now, nobody's saying that you can't take that 100K and do some things. But I have always been in my communities, wherever they are. These 24-hour shows started in Gainesville, Florida. I did it at Rocky's Dueling Piano Bar. And I built that, I'm sorry, I was getting ready to say something else. But I started there with that for Shands Children's Hospital. It's where I first learned it. But then I went on. I built dueling piano bars. I built comedy clubs around the country. I built a $2 million complex up in Denver called Shea Cirque. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know what I have. I don't brag about it to you guys. I've been a DJ. I've been a award-winning talk show morning talk show host with Fox Sports with the sports animal, Tony D and Papi show. I've interviewed John Elway, Fisher DeBerry, Tom Brady. I've hung out next to Doug Flutie while he was in the showers, there after the game in the locker rooms, just coming out with, just with his jeans on, just, hanging out, with Doug Flutie Flakes. I've covered the Air Force Falcons. I've played around the country. I played around the world. I played in St. Martin. I played in Aruba. I played around all these different places. I've got invites out to Amsterdam again. I got invites out to South Africa that I could still play if I want to. I got an invite to Australia if I want to. I stopped playing pianos when I was making good money with pianos and good money investing that money. I saw these hands and I thought I can do more. And I felt selfish. I felt greedy that I was just playing piano for me and making all the money. So I quit and I came home. And boy, if God didn't have a plan for me, he told me it wasn't going to be easy because the first thing I did out of the gate was lose $19,000. Between that and other broken promises and friends with businesses that, are more into drugs and all this other bullshit than they were actually building something, it ended up becoming something where I realized that I just need to build something myself that I saw, that I believed in. I've tried to give away everything I can give away. I've tried to do everything I can do. But the one thing I'd like to give away is a thought that all of us can do better. There's a confusing time out there. What if all of us just try to out-kind each other? What if all of us just try to be fucking nice for once? You go to an RV place and you want to get an RV and you can't get an RV there. Do you know why you can't get an RV there? Because there's a bunch of people. It goes back to March. Because manufacturers didn't know what to do, so they didn't know how many RVs to make. You want to get your motorcycle fixed and it takes 2 weeks? Oh my gosh, that's what's mine taking. It's taking another week to get my motorcycle. Why? Because there's all kinds of shit going on out there. Do you not fucking get it? Everybody got hurt with this shit. Everybody. But we're in the most spoiled fucking country in the world. And everybody's out there to get theirs. Well, fuck getting yours. How about everybody just help somebody else get theirs? What happened to us being a village? What happened to us standing our hands together? Clasping our hands together. What happened to We Are the World, Farm Aid, Live Aid? If COVID had come out here in the 80s, it got his fucking ass kicked. Because we would have jumped on that shit. We had welcome wagons. Yeah, you got all this technology bullshit, but what's it gotten us? What the fuck's it gotten us? Everybody's arrogant and cocky and has fucking antlers coming out of their head. Everybody's got little filters on their face. I got gal pals. I haven't seen their real face in 3 fucking years. Their entire Facebook and shit is all just dolled up faces and all this bullshit. Guys out there, do you know the night that I had a friend of mine get hit in the face? A friend of mine get hit in the face. Now I went out and handled shit. Did you know that while I did that before, as I was getting into it, there were 6 guys standing around? 6 guys standing around. Not to mention the fucking jackwagon that thought it'd be a good idea to put his hands on one of our gal pals, one of my friend's girls. He literally thought the way to solve a problem, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's too much. And what's funny is I'm not even mad at the hater. I'm using this opportunity to spin this a completely different way. I know what I'm doing with 719 Co. I know what Wes is doing with 719 Co. And I know the loving help that we're getting from all of our friends here, from Ashley, from Josh, from Brian, from Jamie, from Kelly, from Missy, not to mention Safety Station, Dean and his wife, Jen, and Inc. 182. Safety Station believed in us so much, they bought our shirts. I took a picture of what we still owe him. This is what he bought them ahead of time. Let me show you a picture. Here's a picture that I took from a meeting. This is from the meeting. This is what we still owe for the shirts. We owe $8,173 for those shirts. Now, he has not pressured us. He's not anything. Mark Henry of Roosters knew that I needed a bike. He knew that my soul needed it. He knew that I needed a bike. So he got me his bike. It was that Kawasaki Vulcan. Yeah, it had some problems and this and that. We even had somebody say that I tried to say it was a lemon, that he sold me a lemon. I was talking shit on that, and I wasn't talking shit on that. Everybody's got something that I've supposedly said, but none of you say it in front of me. And you never say it in front of the other people you're talking shit about. What if you just stop talking shit? What if you just stop talking shit? The fuck is wrong with you people? Like, back somebody up. There's more people that need food and need help with rent and need help in their lives. They need help with their depression more than they need you talking shit about them. I'm not talking about me anymore. But I've got these great people that have helped me. Mark Henry, the bike. I still owe $1,500 on the bike. He gave that to me knowing that I'd pay it back. He knows me. Indian wants to sponsor me. They want me to take a bike out there. But I'm trying to understand how I'm going to do all this. I'm trying to put it all together. I got great people out there. Dean from Safety Station bought the shirts. Don from 3D Deuces, he designed the shirts. Over at Ink 182, she made the shirts. And they just believe in us. They believe in what we're doing because there's people that see what is happening. They see that there's people that need help. There is more people that need help than you can shake a stick at. I'm just one guy. I'm doing 24-hour shows for this. I got people bitching at me that I could be doing more. I got people saying, why aren't you helping the cops? Why aren't you helping this? Why aren't you helping that? Well, here's the question. Why aren't you helping? Why aren't you getting off your ass and doing something? You think it's easy to put all these Facebook pages together, to put all those posters you see? I did it. All those YouTubes you see? I did it. All that shit you see? I did it. And then I bring in a guy from Iowa that's willing to stand by my side and help me. His name's Wes. And I went to Wes several times. I'm like, this is what we need. This is what we got to have. We got to do visuals. Our Facebook Lives got to look better than anybody. Sure, the first time he's like, hey, there's not even any tutorials on this. You know, I said, great. We'll be the first tutorial because we're going to figure this shit out. And guess what he did? He figured it out. Wes VKCO is the reason why a lot of these things look great. I could tell Wes right now to put me in the Pikes Peak Center. I could tell him right now to put me in the Pikes Peak Center. And in it, right there. There you go. I'm in the Pikes Peak Center. How do you like me now? I could tell Wes to put me at the chicken coop. I could just be like, hey, Wes, put me in the chicken coop. Bam. How you like me now? I'm in the chicken coop. I could tell Wes that if I want to be in a side of a television, I could be inside of a television any minute I want. I could do it like that. And I could do it like that because I fucking got it like that because I got people that work their asses off to make it happen. Look at this. Look at this. I got spinning fucking pianos around me. I got like changing apps that are moving. You see anybody else doing that shit? Do you know how much fucking work that takes that you're looking at right now? Do you know how much hours and how much fucking reading that takes? How much, and by the way, this is just the kind of thing. If I want to be at Sooner Stadium, let's just say I miss Oklahoma and I want to be at Sooner Stadium and I want a ticker with it. I could, like that. I can just, right there, here I am, Boomer Sooner. Yeah, come get some. Horns. But I can go back to just being me. And even that, I can go all the way back to just being me. And that's all I've ever been in all this. All I've ever been is just me. All I've ever been is somebody that's trying to help. I've had friends out there that they're messing themselves up. And I've tried to help them. They won't listen to me. And they push me out. They don't want nothing to do with me now. I get it. Fine. Fuck them. If that's the way it's got to be, it's got to be. Whatever you got to do to get through your day, boo. Whatever thing you guys got to do. I don't care, but I'm going to say something. I talk MCs all the time out of fighting. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody go to prison. I get mocked for that because as if I'm some light puff. But I know there's 3 guys in Fountain that know I'm not a light puff. I still got it. But the point is that we can all help. We can all really do something. Don't you want to change the world? How can you watch TV and not think that Hannity and Rachel Maddow and Anderson Cooper, all of them, don't get you all riled up and pissed off? Really? None of you see that? Is it just me? I'm just the only person that sees this shit? You look out your door, all of our friends, we're all talking to each other, black, Mexican, white, Vietnamese, Portuguese. What are we talking about here? I don't know, but I do know that if you put out your best, no matter what, that you get back your best. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to keep doing what I do. And that's what I do. And it may not always be right. It may not always sound right. But you know what? A lot of times it doesn't sound right because you can't get your head wrapped around it. I'm the visionary. I'm the dreamer. I'm the one that sees shit that can't be done and find a way to get it done while everybody else says, no, 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 no. From the littlest things to the biggest things. I don't like the word no. Fuck the word no. Fuck you, no. And fuck masks and fuck anything else that anybody's trying to shove down my throat. That's how I'm going to roll back. I'm going to roll back and say how I feel. Now, if you want to know why I feel that way and you want to have a talk with me, then come talk to me. If you want to know what's going on in my world, come to me. If you want to know what's going on in your friend's world, go to your friends. Because I'll tell you this. If you're talking shit about people to me, what do you say about me when I'm not there? Maybe some of you watching are part of the problem. Maybe some of you people right now that are agreeing with me and like, yeah, Pappy, yeah. And I just say, maybe it's you. Maybe you've been talking some shit. Stop talking shit. Just love on people. You win. I promise you win. So I'm going to keep building things. And whatever chitty chatter patters out there want to chat away with, chat away. Call my bluff. Come see my bank books. Come talk to all the people that I owe money to. I could have taken thousands of dollars and made my life easier. We are not easy right now. We're hurting. But we're not crying about it. We didn't say it's nobody's fault. We got fucked over by all kinds of people, and I still ain't told you who fucked us over. Because that's none of your business. That's my business, and I'll handle it. But I'm going to help this city. I'm going to tell you a few things that you're going to see here. You're going to see a music and movie festival. I guarantee you. You're going to see the Gas Festival, Music and Movie Festival. We're going to have a drive-in series. I'm going to play piano shows on the weekend. And I'm telling you right now, you want to play in this game? I'll tell you this. The word 719 Co. will replace First Bank on top of the old Holly Sugar building downtown. You know that building downtown by Antlers Doubletree? You heard it on this broadcast. The letters and numbers 719 Co. will be on the top of that building. Because I'm building something to cover all of you. I'm covering all your backs. I got everybody's back. And my team has your back. And they're working for free to do it. I'm having to force money onto them. So quit talking shit. Go build something. Go help somebody. Go be nice to somebody. Support somebody. Put hashtag 719Co on every place you ever go out to eat because it's going to help get the message around of these places to go to eat. If you go to a local store to get shoes, if you go to a fucking hiking trail, put hashtag 719Co on it. Help build our library of cool stuff to do around town. Hashtag local first. Why do I do hashtag local first? Think local before you think anything else, you nutball. Go out there and support our local people. They're our people. They're our fucking people. It's our fucking tribe. This is our community. This is my fucking town. This is your fucking town. Everybody that had the balls to start a business, back them up. And if they screw up somewhere along the line, if they screw up, talk to them. Don't talk shit to Yelp or don't talk shit to other people. Go talk to them. Hey, I think you're screwing up your business a little bit. Come on, man, step it up. And if you own a business and you got people kind enough to tell you you're fucking up, eat your fucking pride and listen about where you're fucking up and get your shit right. Because you represent Colorado Springs. You feel me? This is Colorado Springs. Fuck Denver. I'm so tired of hearing about fucking Denver. Fuck Denver. Not fuck Denver because I'm mad at them, but fuck the hype. Fuck the hype of Denver. Does Denver have a 14,000-foot mountain in their backyard? No. So fuck you. Does Denver have a Red Rock Formation in the backyard of their house? No. So fuck you. We're the shit. We're awesome. We have amazing people. Brother Luck, Mark Henry, Sean Fitzgerald, Greg Howard, Ari, Streetcar 520, Slingers, Roosters, Bonnie and Reed, 4. How many of you have even been to those places? But you went and saw Carole Baskin. You saw your little Netflix show. That's okay. Watch Netflix. But get the fuck out of your house and go see some shit. There's some people that built some beautiful shit out there. And you should go check it out. Anyway. Believe it or not, I think there's a lot of love to have for everybody. and I appreciate it. I hope you guys are out there looking for our drive-in shows. I hope you look at our piano shows. I hope you look at all the ways that we're trying to help everybody out there. We love you guys to the max, and we're going to keep helping. And if you want to talk shit, keep talking shit. Bring all your shit. But guess what? You're talking shit today. I've been here 35 years. So you got a lot of fucking work to do if you're going to overcome 35 years of living here. And that's Pappy Street side turned into Pappy Business side. Yeah. So you got to get through all that. If you think you can get through all that and you're going to put that much energy in, all I'm going to say is you should be ashamed of yourself, because you could have just put that energy into this town. That's an idea, right? Everybody, all that angst and shit you're feeling bad, let's put it into the town. Put it into your neighbor, wherever you live. If you live in a house right here, see if the house next door is okay. Check on them. Help play with somebody's kids. Help babysit somebody's kids. Help, whatever. Find something. And don't come at me telling me that I'm not helping enough people or this or that, or hey, you want to help people? You build up your own 719 code. You build up. It's not easy. But I am so thankful for all the people that do believe. I am so thankful for all the people out there that understand what we're doing and understand that we're a team. And I really appreciate that. I'm the straightest, real talking motherfucker out there. And yeah, I'm using cuss words. Not because I'm angry, because I want to. I'm adding spice to my vocabulary. That's all. Just like George Carlin did. It sins it, right? You get what I'm saying, don't you? I don't think there's any question, is there? So the company is 719 Co. Peek inside. When you peek inside, you're going to find a lot of great business owners, a lot of great people, a lot of great employees, a lot of great people trying to make it every day, making money to pay for bills, to pay for their kids' futures, to pay for a lot of things. We're so connected, more connected than you can ever imagine. But I'll tell you this, we're not stopping. We're going forward. So go talk your shit, or stop talking your shit and come over here and help us. Help us. It's heavy. It's really heavy out there. So I'll be asking for more money. We're a donation-based business. End of story. I don't know if that's a fucking shock to anybody, but spread the word. We're a donation-based business, and part of your donations goes to us. It goes to me. It goes to Wes. It goes to Brian. It goes to Jamie. It goes to shirts. It goes to safety station. It goes to pay for things. It goes to pay for all the stuff. We're not over here eating Cheetos and grabbing buckets of ice cream and playing Call of Duty for 20 hours a day. We're busting our ass. Go check my Facebook. I'm always busting my ass doing something. So let me bust my ass, man, because I don't want to bust your ass. If I see you doing it in person, though, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But just come talk to me and come talk to us. Find out how you can help. There's a lot of things that we need to do to help this town. And from what I'm seeing from that idiot governor up the road, it could get worse. I don't know. I hope not. So take care, everybody. I'm going to go spend time with my family. I'm going to have a good time. I'm in good spirits. Don't get me wrong. I am in good spirits. But just be positive. Be helpful. Quit talking shit. And let's just be kind to each other. Let's out-kind each other. It's the only thing that makes sense, right? It's the only thing that we have left is our decency. Don't let COVID or riots or everything else take away our decency. Let it show how strong we are, like our forefathers were. Let's show how badass we are together. Let's do it. Whether you're patched in or not patched in, or an independent rider, or a person that rides a cage, or whether you're a banker, a lawyer, or a sandwich maker, whatever you are, let's do it together, man. Smile at somebody. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Take care of yourself. God bless everybody in this state and in our country. God bless all of us. I hope your families are healthy. I hope no one's sick. Go support a business. Go support something. Or if you want to support a lot of businesses, support us. My name is Pappy Sorellis. This is 719 Co. And we're doing good shit. Wes?